Boy, I sure do love cooking, but you know, this recent delve into the culinary arts sure has got me thinking one thing. Yep, that's right, food and video games.
Food has been a part of games since the very beginning. Pac-Man's whole career is based off of gobbling up dots and power pellets just to consume the undead. Occasionally, a fruit will appear and help it rack up extra points. In Super Mario Bros., Mario ingests a nutritious diet of mushrooms and flowers. No wonder he looks like this. Later in Super Mario World, there are various fruits hanging around for Yoshi to chow down. Eat enough and you'll earn a 1-up. Yoshis in Super Mario Sunshine constantly need to eat their favorite type of fruit to stay useful. If not, they'll go back into their egg. Of course, there are a few different food-themed levels throughout the Mario games. Check out the Sweet Sweet Galaxy, the #1 contributor to diabetes in the Mushroom Kingdom. And who could forget the Luncheon Kingdom, a polygonal world filled with food and fork people. Most of Kirby's whole world is based off of food. Just look at these level names: Fruity Forest, Grape Garden, Honey Hill, and Cabbage Cavern. They're all screaming at ability. Along with that, different foods restore your health, with the king of them all being the almighty M Tomato, which completely restores your health. And let's not forget that Kirby himself is an avid food lover. In most games, his sole motivation around his adventures are based around somebody messing with his food supply. Appearing for the first time in Kirby Superstar, the Cook Copy ability allows Kirby to cook enemies into health-healing foods. Of course, Kirby isn't the only one who knows how to cook. Supposedly, this guy can too. Minecraft's crafting system is one of my favorites. It's simple, intuitive, and allows the player to create hundreds of different blocks and items. And then there's this. For a game that's solely about being creative and crafting, I find it extremely odd that this is all the food you can make and find. You would think using the power of the crafting table you could have baked apples, cooked carrots, or watermelon and kelp salad. No, here, take some cake and potatoes. I would be all for a food update for Minecraft. I just feel like there's so much wasted potential here. And then Breath of the Wild just answered all my wishes. Yeah, this game definitely is one of my favorites. There's just so much to do. I got this game on launch and still haven't done everything there is to do. From completing every shrine to finding all the weapons, this game is loaded. And of course, the cooking system is by far my favorite. Just toss some food into pots that are scattered about Hyrule and enjoy a hearty meal. There's just a ridiculous amount of dishes in this game, from cakes to stew to this. There are just so many possibilities. Currently, I've only made a fraction of all the recipes, but the game makes it so simple to discover new recipes, either by looking in horse stables or just by throwing random foods in. Pokemon Go Home. A new feature was added in the 8th generation of Pokemon games, the Curry Decks. Now you can set up a camp and cook some berries into curry. Berries have been a part of the Pokemon franchise since the 2nd generation. You can give them to your Pokemon to help restore their health or remove a status condition. Some games will allow you to plant a berry so they'll grow into a tree. Sword and Shield use the same dump in whatever you want approach to cooking as Breath of the Wild. First, you have to select the main ingredient, then select the type and quantity of berries you want to stir up. Then play a small mini game. When that's over, whammo, you've got curry. Cooking different curries can level up your Pokemon and also fill out the curry decks, and man, I don't care! Other than leveling up your Pokemon, there's no reason to do this. Unlike Breath of the Wild, where cooking creates useful dishes that can regenerate your health, stamina, or other effects, cooking curry is mostly useless. Especially for a process that takes up more of your time than in Breath of the Wild. But I still enjoy having it in the game, even if it doesn't serve any real practical purpose. Honestly, I wish more games would add cooking mechanics. If you do it right, it adds so much more depth and makes the whole game a more enjoyable experience. The process of foraging for different foods and then mixing them all together to create a dish that will help you on your journey is a great feeling, and it really makes the game you're playing feel alive.
Well, all this talk about food sure has got me hungry.